Hey guys, I'm doing the vlog. I'm kicking back outside. It's Memorial Day, and this week I want to talk to you guys a bit about some of the influences I've had over the years. I've been in this game since October. Well, I'd have to look up the exact date. I know the date that I was introduced to all of this was October 4th, 1999. I'd have to look up the day that I actually signed on the dotted line and signed up into my first opportunity, but been in this game for a long time. And I've had a lot of, like musicians talk about their influences. I've had an awful lot of influences, and I've started with the very basic stuff about network marketing and learning how it all worked, up to some very esoteric, high-level mindset stuff, prosperity stuff, spiritual stuff. So I want to start back with some of my very first influences, and I want to focus on the most profound ones this week. If I have time to get in the other ones, I will. I want to show you guys this. This is so classic, and I can't see what you guys can see, so I hope you can see this. This is Randy Gage's How to Earn at Least $100,000 a Year in Network Marketing. And this is among the first sets that I bought, and you can see they're cassettes, baby. I had a Walkman and I wore it everywhere I went. And this set and Randy's book, which I left inside, which is How to Build a Multi-Level Money Machine, were very influential on me. And it's when I first learned how to hand out information instead of trying to convince people, what he called pre-approach packs. Learned a lot of stuff about building organizations and so on. And many of you guys know Randy's gone on to, he's been a information marketing king. He's, I own every piece of material that this man has ever made. And Randy, if this gets to you, if this video crosses your screen, I can't thank you enough. And I do hope I get to meet you at some point. I met some people that know you, and in fact, I had somebody offer to introduce me to you, Randy, but I don't want to meet you that way, because I'm not the fan type. I'm the student type, and I've been a girl student to you for a long time, and I've been through your Speakers Institute and your bootcamp stuff, and you'll be pissed off to know I bought half of it on eBay back when I was broke, and I didn't buy it from you, but I did buy Midas Mentality for $1,000, so you got your money. And I'll buy anything else you ever make. I know you have some new stuff coming out. But the reason why I want to tell you guys about Randy Gage the most, and Randy is one of the primary players over at Agile these days, and he's doing seminars again and all that good stuff. The reason why I want to tell you about him the most is not because of his MLM stuff. MLM stuff is great. I was fortunate enough to be introduced to a tape set called his Prosperity series, and I don't have the darn, I don't know where my binder is. I know it's in my house with the tapes, but that set wasn't the MLM stuff, guys. It was that set that had a lot to do with the change in my thinking. He was the first guy to introduce me to the idea that I was playing a victim role, and he has this greatest line. He talks about all this stuff going on, and he says, who was at the scene of every crime? I was the one that was eating all the food when I was 270 pounds. I was the one that was spending all the money when I was $40,000 in credit card debt. I was the one that wasn't, picking up after myself in the house, so it became chaos and disaster. I was the one that was neglecting my relationships with the people I loved. It was me. And when I started to learn this stuff and started to learn the laws of prosperity, I have to tell you, my mind changed. Everything changed. And the most important thing was really getting my arms around gratitude, and how gratitude and having gratitude is everything. He turned me on to tithing. He turned me on to Catherine Ponder and all kinds of stuff. And here's one of his series of books, Accept Your Abundance. He has a series, I believe it's 5 of them. And if you're looking at this video, I'll make sure you get a link to where you can pick up some Randy stuff. And being a self-promoter as Randy is, I am going to include it as an affiliate link, and I might make $3 on something you buy. And it was because of Randy that I learned that it was right that people earned money, and it was right that we accepted our abundance, and it is right if I introduce you to this man and these materials that I might earn $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever it may be. And it is right that we accept the gifts that were intended for us. So, Mr. Gage, you're a hot shit. If you guys don't know, Randy's cocky. I like running with cocky males. I like listening to cocky males. And the most important reason why I like you, Randy, is because you could have never become who you became if you weren't among the most humble guys out there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you that are watching my vlog today, my ode to Mr. Gage, grab some of his stuff. I mean, these things are like $7, so they're super duper deals. His sets are now available MP3. You can download them. If you're still caught up in the money thing and you want to get money, go listen to the MLM courses. If you've been studying the business and the MLM for a while and maybe you're stuck, you really might want to get into the prosperity stuff, because that shift was dramatic for me. And then the last note, it wasn't just about gratitude and thankfulness and creating vacuums and you know, financially and all that stuff, physically as well. It wasn't until I became thankful for the body that I had that I was able to morph it. It wasn't until I became thankful, you know, back into finances for what I had, the home I had, the food I had, the things I was taking for granted. I wasn't able to elevate the income that I thought I deserved until I dealt with some of this stuff. So good stuff. One of my greatest influences. And you know, you can go over to check out thebiz.com. He's got a really amusing video there. And the best part about this guy is when you're listening to him, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. And there's a couple of his tapes I could probably recite to you word for word. I listened to them so many times on those dark days when I didn't know how I was going to feed my family. So check out Mr. Gage, Randy, and I'll be back with you guys during the rest of the week with some more influences. To tell you the truth, I'm probably going to cheat and cut a whole bunch of these videos today and put them out all week because I'm a cheater. So anyway, that's it. Randy Gage, Accept Your Abundance Prosperity Series, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care.